Alright. Now that we had a little bit of fun playing as Kevin, we're back to playing as Ben Finisher. As I was saying last time, I think Kevin has some potential. It's just he's just kind of slow, and his armor form doesn't last nearly as long as I would hope. Oh, of course. I've been smashing things this whole game. But this is the first time I learned I can apparently break up the environment to find new pathways. Which I feel like I could do in the first one, because there were like crap walls and stuff I could break. Okay. There we go. Because I'm like, how am I supposed to interact with this thing? It's not working. So far, Spider Monkey is definitely my favorite character to play as. No, Swapfire is definitely the most fun. Just because of how broken he kind of is. Spider Monkey's the one, it's definitely my second favorite character to play as, just because he's so fast. And I think I like his combat style the most. If only I had enough moves. The only problem with him is that he's just weak right now. And because of how small he is, his armor doesn't mean crap. Or his block doesn't mean crap, I should say. It's different when you're somebody who can just do this. Or this. The only issue I'm having is that there are so many enemies attacking at once. You know, my health bar is draining fast. But not so fast to the point where I'm at risk of dying. So you can't pop out early from that. I just don't know how. Yeah, I'm pressing like all the buttons and nothing is making me pop out early. I need to figure out how to do that. I've also kind of noticed that, in Protector of Earth, you could easily just keep comboing the 1-2 punch combo on, like, most of the weakest enemies, and you'll get along just fine. But it feels like in this game, one, the punch doesn't stagger nearly as much as it used to. Two, a lot of these early enemies have a ton of armor. But I don't get staggered nearly as much as they would. But I'm sure that's part of the design, because I also don't have Humongousaur with me yet. Oh my god, I actually managed to hit somebody with one of those air attacks. I pressed the wrong button. I'm gonna die. Nope. I was trying to block. I forgot. Transformation and the block button are opposite buttons. I gave you the slow. Yeah, the slow is definitely useful on these ninjas. If I can get it off in time. I could be blocking way more often, but then now I have like no opportunity to attack. And I can't spend a majority of the video just blocking every time. Yeah, this freeze is definitely saving me right now. Especially against these ninjas, so they just won't stop attacking. And this way, because they're so slow, I can actually stagger them with my attacks. Okay, Nova Blast. I gotta see what this does. Thank God my health comes back every time I transform either into a Ben or into an alien. Fire! I could just go around breaking objects if I'm desperate enough for health, but that's only if I'm Ben and I'm about to die. Big Chill can use his wings to glide on wind currents. This allows him to get to places that are too high or too far for other aliens to reach, or other characters to reach. So don't get me wrong, I like the fact that Big Chill's in this game, but if Big Chill can do this, why do we need Jet Ray? Like, what flight capabilities is Jet Ray gonna have in this game that makes him significantly different from Big Chill? Because it's not the case of these two characters flying in different ways, like, oh, Big Chill has to ride on air currents like the game says he does. Yeah, I didn't change in Spider-Man K, I was being stupid there. But,
Big Chill.
like I said, it's not like in the show where it's like, no, Big Chill needs air currents to fly. No, him and Jet Ray can literally just fly with their wings as is. They don't need, like, propulsion or anything. So I'm curious, what about Jet Ray's, flight makes it different from Big Chill's? The only thing I can think of is that maybe instead of getting a double jump,
Come into my parlor.
Jet Ray probably just gets like a jump, a double jump, and then a glide probably, or maybe a jump into a glide, something like that. That's my best guess. Otherwise, don't get me wrong, I don't hate the fact that either one of them is in the game. I just question the fact, how do you differentiate the two flying characters? That's all I'm wondering. Circle the... Wait, what? Oh yeah, I forgot he is... Jet Ray's very good in water. It's just that you don't see that nearly as often in the shows. You see him just flying around. Alright, I meant to be Heat Blast. I need to try this new move. Oh my god! Okay, that's cool. So that's almost a 2-in-1 thing. Because you can cancel the dig it animation early and then go immediately into Nova Blast. And then follow it up with a regular fireball. Okay, there's a combo. Okay, I'm figuring this out, guys. Now, if only my power would have remained long enough for me to do some real damage. Stay down. Yeah, that's a combo. This is a combo right here. I'm just keep doing this until I get more moves. Hey, I can do that too, buddy. Okay, can I delay? I can delay that. Incredible. Oh my god, I was doing it so much, I've already unlocked a new one. Let's see Big Chills. Oh my god. I'm having a lot of fun with this right now. I could have used this during the fight, but I was just having way too much fun. Okay, what can Big Chill do? Oh, okay. No, it's just another freeze blast, but definitely way bigger. Can I spin around and use it though? That's the question. No, it's like a single target kind of thing. Okay. So if I get them in like a tunnel or something, and it doesn't mean to freeze them or anything, just causes damage, I guess. Kinda wish it had more of an area of effect. Okay, it does do a good amount of damage, I guess, but it's more of a single target thing. And you have to be lucky to get multiple targets. Let's jump and then circle button to activate the slingshot ability. Oh! So he can pull a Spider-Man and do web zips?
I am gonna go ape on you.
I'm gonna go ape on you. Now I'm kind of wishing I was playing Ultimate Destruction. he could use Spider Monkey more often, but these guys just lick his health so fast.
Nobody makes a monkey out of me.
I mean, it's realistic. He shouldn't have that much staggers. But still, the way Ben uses them in the show, you would hope that he would do some crazy acrobatic stuff. And he can. I also gotta remember that I don't have nearly as many upgrades for him as I do the other two, so I am kind of at a lapse right now. But then again, I have this move, so I don't care. I now have a Swamp Fire combo. That's all I care about right now. Let me check how long I've been recording. It's been a while. Alright, we're all good. Oh, and by the way, before I forget to mention, my software for recording my PS2 console didn't end up working again. For no good reason, by the way. I didn't do anything different. It just decided to work. Oh my god! I just now noticed it also knocks him down. But it has like no range at all. Okay. That kind of sucks. Now that I've seen him more and more. So far, Swamp Fire has the best combat abilities in this game. Which is, like, no surprise. He is freaking Swamp Fire. Like, let's be fair. He is, like, the most versatile alien and I'm not including, like, the entire series or anything. I just mean from, like, the original Ultimate 10. Obviously, Alien X demolishes in terms of just how much he can do, but there is a reason why when Ben first turned into Alien X and he got the opportunity to change back, the first alien he chose was Swamp Fire. Like, Swamp Fire is basically the new forearms of... It's the forearms of Ultimate Alien. He is the forearms of Alien Force. He is clearly meant to be Ben's favorite. Okay, swing shot. I am desperate to see what this does. We have been fighting forever and I thought we were invading the castle. It feels like we're like outside the perimeter. Oh, it's a web strike. Kind of. Oh my god! It looked like the pushable that leg. No, it's invisible walls. Oh, that sucks. I was trying to jump. As I thought, he's way more useful when you only have to deal with a single target. This combo actually kind of works. Wait. Let me change back. One more combo. Oh wow, that actually... Okay, you know what? I'm figuring out more and more about this combat system. Yeah, I can fire it up with a web shot. Okay. Okay. I'm figuring some stuff out here. It's almost like how my Heat Blast combo works. Because after pulling off a big move like that, you can combo immediately into a circle attack. You just can't really aim with it, though. I think it's like auto-aim. It looks like one combo downs most of these regular enemies, though, so I'm happy about that. Alright, I transform into the goat. They just comboed me. I can't see anything. I'm in the trenches. That's the only way they can beat the goat, is if they blind me. Now I'm mad. Thank you. You just knocked me right into the energy and the health. Oh, come on. That's going to be an issue. They're just going to keep staggering me out of it. Oh my god, they are. They found my weakness for my combo. Yeah, I'm mad now. Right. Jesus Christ. Seriously though, I'm hoping that they are purposely keeping Humongousaur from me for these particular enemies. Because even though Swamp Fire and Big Chill can handle blocking them, Swamp Fire can't even block them without getting knocked down. He doesn't take damage, thankfully, but he does get knocked down. Big Chill doesn't have to worry about that problem now, so... Does the game tell me I should be using Big Chill to fight these guys? The Ring of Fire, the Ring of Fire, the Ring of Fire, burns, 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 the Ring of Fire, the Ring of Fire, the Ring of Fire. Sorry. Is that the end of the level, or am I transitioning? What's going on here?
There's no way through that force field, Tennyson.
Jesus.
You're gonna have to make your way across the tops of those pillars to get into the dragon paddock. And while you're at it, try not to get fried.
How much longer is this level going to go on? Oh, I see the web now. Hang on.
Spider monkey!
Whoa! It looked like I was supposed to make that. Okay, let me try what Swamp Fire said. It's not like anybody can glide. Yeah, why does it look like I'm supposed to go over there? Or maybe I'm just screwing up. Maybe I'm just being an idiot. Oh, you know what? I am being an idiot. I don't know why I didn't think to just jump across these. You know, I am sure that there is somebody who's actually managed to perfect that jump with the current aliens, but I'm not going to waste my time trying to do that. I knew Spider Monkey would be useful. I just used him in the wrong context.
I found the array.
And I suppose you're gonna need my help to get it, huh?
Actually, no. It's just sitting there.
Well then quit wasting time and get it so we can get out of here.
Of course.
Uh-oh. Maybe I spoke too soon.
Now, which one are you? Are you one of the robot dragons that they made, or are you the alien dragon they captured?
He had me scared there for a minute. You're not so tough when you're all tied up.
Oh, wait a minute. No, they let him... No, they got him free, so it can't be that one. Maybe it's another one of his species.
On second thought.
I was gonna say, Ben, he may be chained up, but you're still gonna have to fight him to get to the key. Are you kidding me? I'm Swamp Fire. Fire should not be able to hurt me. Couldn't have known that was gonna happen. But seriously though, I'm freaking Swamp Fire. How should fire be hurting me right now? Okay, I knew the rocks had stuff in them. There's not many. Eat that. Because apparently punching your hand hurts that bad. Okay, seriously, that should make no sense. I should be immune to fire when I'm Swamp Fire. I don't care what you say, that's freaking dumb. Okay, that answers my question. We're dealing with the robot version. Alright. It flies now! And it knocked me to the cliff! Oh, that's some bull. That is some bull. I kept talking about how there were invisible walls in this game. And the crazy thing is, I jumped because I assumed it was going to do an attack like that, and it still knocked me over. God. Let me see what time is left. Alright, we can finish this here, but that was ridiculous. That should not have gotten me the way it did. I'm so upset about that. Wait. I was blasted by the flames, and it didn't hurt me because I was in my animation. Seriously though, the fact that flames can hurt heat blast isn't heat blast. The fact that flames can hurt while fire is insane to me. Thankfully my fireballs hurt him too. Alright, time for phase 2. This time around, I'm gonna stay as close to the cave as possible. That way, if he does hit me, I will not be as close to the ledge, and it'll be less likely for him to kill me that way. But I'm glad I got my answer. We're dealing with another one of the robots. Yep. I don't have to get close to her, but... Oh, Jesus, yeah, look how far back she knocked you. Okay. As long as I stay off to the side, she can't hit me. In fact, let me spend some time reloading everything up. There we go.
This'll be my gas.
There's literally nothing stopping me from just spamming me, except when he runs. That's the only thing stopping me. I'm wondering if this is just how you're meant to fight him, like seriously. It almost feels like cheating. Uh-oh, hang on, something happened. Oh, never mind, it's back. Okay, it just froze there for a minute. That scared me. There we go.
Man, this is seriously advanced. I bet it could focus a huge amount of energy. Hey, did they take away your manners when they gave you a plumber's badge?
Seriously, this is Kevin we're talking about here.
It's just... Well, this is a very sensitive piece of equipment, and my instructions are to take care of it personally. I'll just take it below for safekeeping. Thanks for your help.
What's his problem?
And I now have Jet Ray. Cool. A manta ray-like creature, Jet Ray can fly through the air at tremendous speeds and even faster underwater. Jet Ray's stinger can inflict powerful neuroshocks that play havoc with organic attackers' nervous system and can also shoot necroshock bolts from his eyes. Okay. That's cool. So now I can play as Jet Ray. Awesome. Yeah, okay, I know about that. Alright, so that's it for The Forest Medieval. That took a minute to complete. That's probably why this game is notoriously short, because I think there's only like 7 or 8 levels in the game, but the levels are pretty long, as far as I can tell so far, so tune in next week for more of the Ben 10 Alien Force games. Appreciate all the love and support. I hope you guys stick around for more. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.